If you're trying to do cold outreach right now, AI is now working against you. AI you thought was your pal, but these firewall platforms are now using AI against you and your campaigns, and it's automatically unsubscribing people from your email list without even telling you why. We recently had a client come to us because they tried to send 100,000 emails and 80,000 of them had unsubscribed. That's an 80% loss rate, and not a single one was initiated by an actual human. And the worst part, they had no idea why this was happening. Hey guys, Steven Page here from Giant Partners, America's #1 data-driven marketing agency. Here to go over that in 2025, AI-powered email security systems are automatically removing people from your list based on triggers most marketers and business owners don't even know about. They're not talking about it. Even the email platforms aren't even talking about it. And today I'm going to reveal the 7 common triggers plus one devastating B2B specific trigger that's causing these silent unsubscribes and show you exactly how to prevent them. Unlike regular unsubscribes where users actively opt out, silent unsubscribes happen automatically. We've identified 7 common triggers that affect all email marketing, plus one that affects specifically B2B cold email campaigns. And we call this our 7+1 framework for preventing silent unsubscribes. These triggers can cause up to 20% or more of your email list to be silently removed each year. That's potential revenue and engagement disappearing without a trace, and unsubscribed data that you think is real, that you technically not sure you can email them again, even though it could have been a bot and not a real person. And for B2B cold email campaigns, the impact could be more severe with up to 80% loss rates, like we saw with our client. Let's start with trigger 1. The first major trigger is domain mismatches. When links in your email point to different domains from your sending domain, email security systems are now flagging this as suspicious. Let me show you a clear visual explanation. This diagram here illustrates how domain alignment works. Notice how the domain in the from header must match the domain used for SPF or DKIM authentication. Only emails that are aligned can pass DMARC. A mismatch in domains will result in a DMARC fail, triggering silent unsubscribes. For example, if you're sending from company.com, but your links go to tracking.otherservice.com, click.hspot.com, unsubscribe.emailservice.com, security systems will flag this as potential phishing behavior and won't look authentic to them. This is what exactly happened with our client who lost 80% of their sends. When they came to us, their sending domain didn't match the links in their domain, triggering these security gateways to automatically process unsubscribe. And the solution is to use consistent subdomains for all tracking links, so your domain matches subdomains and those links throughout the email, and ensure proper SPF, DKIM, and DMARC authentication. And when possible, have third-party links redirect through your own domain first. If you want a comprehensive checklist to prevent these domain issues, scan the QR code as you see here, or visit this link here or in the description and download our free email trigger prevention checklist so you can follow along and make sure each email you send is compliant. So for trigger 2, unsubscribe button design. I didn't probably look over this factor, but this is really important when it comes to the AI bots and firewalls now. The second trigger is how your unsubscribe button and link is designed. Email security systems deploy bots that scan your emails and they actually click through every link in your email. All these bots can actually click the unsubscribe link, and if you have a one-click unsubscribe in the email, that bot will click that link and automatically opt that person out without them actually ever seeing or touching the email. Those security bots will automatically click it, and while they're scanning your email for safety, but they won't click buttons on subsequent pages. So if they go to that next page, they're not going to click anything there. So that is the solution. You want to implement a 2-step unsubscribe process. And when that bot clicks the initial unsubscribe link, it reaches a page that requires a second confirmation click or selection, and this bot won't perform it. This simple change could dramatically reduce automatic unsubscribes. And this is the similar with our client's case and prospects we talked to in the past. That simple 2-step process can reduce your unsubscribe rate from 80, 90% to under 1%. It drastically reduces it. The third trigger is unusual engagement patterns. Email security systems track how users interact with your messages and sudden changes that can trigger automatic filtering. Email platforms segment subscribers based on engagement levels. Active, which is someone who opened or clicked in the last 30 days. Cooling, opened or clicked in the last 30 to 60 days. At risk, opened or clicked in the last 61, 90 days. And inactive, no opens or clicks in 90 plus days. And if a subscriber typically opens and clicks, suddenly stops engaging for several campaigns, or if your overall engagement drops rapidly, platforms may begin filtering your messages, effectively creating this mass silent unsubscribe. The solution: implement regular re-engagement campaigns, segment your list based on engagement levels, and gradually increase sending frequency rather than making sudden changes. And also remove chronically unengaged subscribers before platforms do it for you. Trigger number 4, content and code issues. The fourth trigger involves code and content issues that most marketers aren't aware of. These technical factors can silently doom your deliverability. Hidden in your emails, HTML, can be triggers like excessive JavaScript, suspicious CSS, misleading code comments, or even certain word patterns that mimic spam. Even the ratio of text to HTML code matters, and a key recommendation is to maintain a balance of content ratio of 60% text to 40% images. This balance is crucial for avoiding content filters. So what are the solutions? Use these email-specific HTML validators. Avoid excessive code bloat, maintain a healthy text to HTML ratio, regularly test your emails across multiple platforms using specialized deliverability tools. We also know that avoiding all caps, excessive exclamation points, limit the number of links in your email, and you're searching your first touch point can significantly improve your deliverability. Trigger number 5, authentication failures, which is becoming increasingly important in 2025. Email platforms are now strictly enforcing SPF, DKIM, and DMARC protocols. When your authentication is missing or misconfigured, it's like showing up to a secure building without proper ID. Even if you are legitimate, you'll be turned away or in email terms, filtered out of the inbox. The solution: implement all 3 authentication protocols, SPF, DKIM, and DMARC, and set your DMARC policy to reject to provide the strongest protection. This not only prevents silent unsubscribes, but it also protects your brand from being impersonated. If you're not sure if your authentication is properly configured, we can give you a free domain alignment scan to make sure that you are compliant from our team at Giant Partners, and we'll be happy to help you in case you're wondering or curious if you're actually compliant. Trigger number 6, spam complaint thresholds. This is a relatively new factor, big factor this year, and that's hitting those thresholds because in 2025, Gmail and Yahoo require spam complaints to be under 0.3%. So even though these are rules for Gmail and Yahoo, these other business firewalls will also have rules like this as well. So if you calculate it like this, if you have 10 spam complaints and you delivered 1,000 emails, you calculate 10 divided by 1,000 times 100, that spam complaint rate is 1%. And when your spam complaint rate exceeds these thresholds, platforms don't just filter your current campaign. They may start automatically filtering your emails to the same recipients, creating a cascade of silent unsubscribes. The solution: segment your list carefully. Only send relevant content and make sure you're properly setting expectations. The 7th trigger involves technical compliance. Issues like RFC 5322 standards, proper PTR records, and reverse DNS configuration. PTR records are reverse DNS lookups that verify your sending server. When they're missing or incorrect, email platforms may silently filter your messages without notification. And the solution there: work with your email service provider or IT team to ensure all technical standards are met. This includes proper heading formatting, valid PTR records that match your sending domain, and secure TLS connections for transmitting emails. Again, if you need help reviewing this and you don't have a big team or you're not sure, need some experts, we're happy to help you as well at Giant Partners. Just visit those links in the description and help you out. So that last bonus trigger, number 8, that's particularly devastating for B2B email marketers: corporate email security gateways. These systems are far more aggressive than consumer email providers and cause massive automatic unsubscribes. Remember that client example I mentioned? They sent 100,000 emails and got 80,000 automatic unsubscribes. That's an 80% loss of not even humans interacting with the email. So now there's no way to tell who's a real unsubscribe and a bot unsubscribe, which muddies up your data. It's a loss of records that you could have had to be able to engage with. In this case, the 2 main issues caused these automatic unsubscribes. First, the sending domain didn't match link domains in the email. And second, the unsubscribed link was designed in a way that made it too easy for these bots to automatically click and unsubscribe. And let's look at how these B2B email security gateways like Barracuda work. These specific systems are designed to protect corporate email environments and are much more aggressive than consumer email providers. Notice how Barracuda mentions link protection as a key feature. What they don't explicitly say is that their system automatically follows and tests links in incoming emails, including unsubscribed links. B2B security gateways implement several mechanisms that can trigger silent unsubscribes. That's 1, automatic link scanning. They follow each link to check the destination. Sandbox detonation. These test links in isolated environments to observe behavior. Domain mismatch detection. They flag emails where sending domains don't match linked domains. The B2B environment presents unique challenges because these security systems are designed to be extremely cautious, and they'd rather unsubscribe someone automatically than risk allowing potentially malicious email to continue. Now that we understand all 8 triggers, let's talk about a comprehensive prevention strategy. Protect your email list from silent unsubscribes. To protect your email list from silent unsubscribes, implement these proven strategies. 1. Set up domain authentication properly with SPF, DKIM, and DMARC authentication. Use consistent linked domains that redirect third-party links through your domain. Design 2-step unsubscribe mechanisms. Monitor engagement metrics closely and segment accordingly. Implement regular deliverability testing across platforms. Clean your list proactively before platforms do it for you. Maintain technical compliance with all email standards. Keep spam complaint rates well below platform thresholds. And by implementing these strategies, we've seen clients improve their deliverability rate up to 38% and as high as 50% or more. And they'll recover significant portions of their audience that were previously affected by these silent unsubscribes. At Giant Partners, we specialize in identifying and resolving a silent unsubscribe issue for businesses of all sizes. Our via email service helps you scale your cold audience campaigns over 1 million sends per month while maintaining excellent deliverability. And one of the reasons we have an advantage is here at Giant Partners, we are also a data company and we validate all our data constantly and make sure that is also being sent to people that are actually who they say. With via email, we handle everything for you. That includes domain authentication, a technical setup, infrastructure that scales to high volumes, 2-step unsubscribe implementation, ongoing deliverability monitoring, and more. So if you want to contact us today for a free deliverability assessment, schedule a consultation, we'll help you out. Or if you want us to handle your email marketing service to cold email a new list or a new prospect list and eventually scale it to 100,000 over 1 million a month, we can definitely help you with that. Don't let these silent unsubscribes sabotage your marketing efforts. Take control of your email deliverability today. That about wraps it up. If you found this content helpful, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions about cold email marketing or interested in our service, leave a comment and we'll respond to you as soon as we can. Be sure to share this with colleagues and team members that are currently doing cold email marketing for your team and might save their campaigns. See you next time for more strategies with effective cold email marketing. If you want to subscribe and stick around, we're going to go over also ways you can target that same email list across multiple channels with our topics about omni-channel marketing, where you can use that email list to target across all advertising platforms. So subscribe to our channel. Make sure you don't miss it, and we'll see you next time.